Is it working? 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 It better be working. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be a really upset boy. And then I'm just gonna leave this game where it is. Like, I'm not gonna be coming back to it. I'm just gonna instantly kill it. I'm gonna task manager it. I'm gonna get it out of my goddamn computer. I'm gonna kill it. I will burn it in a fire if I have to. Because 1, I don't want to deal with it again. 2, I don't want to keep repeating streams over and over because honestly, I don't want to stop and then restart and then stop and then restart because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to control OBS. So I'm hoping that it cooperates. I hope. Because quite honestly, I feel as though it's really not. It's probably just really shit right now. What's the settings at anyways? Output. New game, here we go. Let's go into the game. Yep. Because that's what we do. We get right into the game. Here we go. A tad laggy, okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walk together. Wait, what? Surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Okay, I read that a little bit incorrectly, but I think I go to... No, hopefully I do. Ugh. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Huh, this sounds familiar. I completely skipped the Sayori part. She is just gone. She's not even there. She's non-existent in my opinion, for some reason. Oh, I just love how games go. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for any ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Juan? I wonder who this could be. Oh, I wonder, how I wonder, how I wonder. Oh, okay. That kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of did a little... kind of made my pee come out a little bit, like, no lie. I'm not gonna be kidding around with you here. Monica! Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. Wow. I find that like a big fat lie. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, even my guy knows it's fucking bullshit. She's full of shit, dude. Look at that. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, I just right-clicked. Oh. That scared me. That scared me a little bit. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, what the fuck, dude? A literature club. It's cool. Yes. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members or something that sounds so boring. For something that sounds so boring. Wow. Even though Juan has taken a long break and he could have read any sort of book at this point, which I actually have, to be honest, he's still basically illiterate? Wow. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Whoa, a girl that likes anime? Wow. Hey, Juan. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I do. It's pull up your big boy pants, start fucking, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't say anything. Just man up. That's all I gotta say. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aw, awesome. You're a really sweet one, you know that? Oh, yeah, totally. Fuck off. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. Oh, would you hear that? That's so fucking stupid. I don't believe that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Huh. Okay. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Oh, this is gonna be like this. I'm gonna be a very upset boy. Very upset. Eh? A guest? Girl 1. Seriously? You brought a boy? Man, I'm getting some slight deja vu. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome back to the club, Juan. Wait. All words escape me in this situation. Oh wait, did I say welcome back to the club? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wow. Like we didn't establish that. But there's one thing missing. The absolutely cute girl. Sayori. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year or a freshman. That's what we call it, my dude. Freshman. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. I don't want to do the voices, by the way, because I'm tired. I'm really tired. I just want to get through this at this point. Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Juan in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. There is just loudness right now outside of my apartment. That's some hard ass vibrations. Somebody is going to literally have their heart shaken up so hard. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Juan? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but, well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Or you could put it in the fact that the game was made this way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. I don't even care if I said it correctly or not. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. I highly doubt that. I think Natsuki just came up to her, asked, "Hey, is this the literature club?" And she said, "Yeah." And then she says, "Do you guys do all kinds of literature?" And she says, "Yeah." And then all she has to ask is, "Do you have anime?" And then she just has to say, "Well, anime can be considered literature." And it's just like, oh, okay, shit, I'll bring all my manga I got at home and I'll bring it here. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. "You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?" "Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?" "Yeah. Yep, it does." Yep, it does. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I like how I said I wasn't gonna try, but now I'm actually attempting to try their voices. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Juan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these first few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. You know. Well, that can change. I remember these. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces in the with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. My tongue is actually starting to get dry. Fuck, I need a drink again! She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Yeah, you do. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I'm reading one now. Somewhat. It's like a picture book, more like a really over-sexualized picture book. And a horror one, too. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Haha, I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me into another one, I've already read that part. Surreal horror, I hate horror. Yeah, you hate everything, you old bitch. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Why did they split? Never mind. Why did they go to me? What the fuck did I do? You embarrassed. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, you know, I don't, but apparently the main character does. So we're just gonna leave it at that. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Alright, fuck you then. Natsuki's eyes avert her, or Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be writing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your works, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Ugh, that face. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Hey, I think I know what that idea is. How about this? Everyone gets up, huh? Question mark, huh? Question mark, and smug face. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Wow! Wow. That is the biggest, best idea I've ever heard. Not really. I've heard it before. I think it even came from someone else. I don't know exactly. I don't remember. And quite frankly, I really don't care at this point. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. I like the transition from my voice right there. It was really weird. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. And you didn't. I know this. I know this one for a fact. You weren't vice president. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for all of us to take. Do you agree as well, Juan? Hold on. There's still one problem. Yeah? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. And watch, all their faces gonna change. Watch this. I still have other clubs to look at, and boom, look at all those faces. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. You know, I wonder why she's somewhat blushing and she's somewhat blushing. Like, that's confusing. It's a little confusing to me. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Juan. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I am defenseless against these girls. I'm not. I could have just left the whole room. In fact, I think at the beginning of the game I could have left. Even if Shiori was there, I think I still would have had the balls to say, yeah, no, I think I'm good. Probably not, though. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. These two, yes, I would be perfectly comfortable letting down. Her, though, she was second girl. Like, she was second best. Like, come in. Come in. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these Now that's thinking with your dick. That's thinking with your dick. I love it. God, I'm fucking tired. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Juan?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Juan, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing.
Thank you. But fuck you.
I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Ah, thanks. I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Ever remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem, write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Juan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I literally got something caught in my throat when I tried that. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Yeah. With that, I departed the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have to perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. God damn. I'm so illiterate. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I highly doubt that. In this game, I highly doubt that. Or at least as far as I know that it's probably gonna go, I doubt that. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Uh, give me a second. I guess? A dream. I was wandering on abandoning warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quiet. In order to hurry to the other side, or to the wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. Okay, shit. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing vibrated. Is that river reverberated? I have no idea what that is. Endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of a container. My lungs were already getting tired. I like that voice crack at the end, by the way. Like, by me, like, that has to be some pretty good shit. Oh, okay. Wow, would you look at this? I have 2 people to impress. Who shall I impress? I know who I'll impress. The fans that are watching right now, so I can fucking not be an idiot and do what I did in the first episode, which was not save the entire time and have something stupid happen to me and then I have to start all over again. So... Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 15, or no, I'm gonna do 14 for Yuri. And then I'm gonna do 6 for Natsuki. Because I need to be moderate here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Another voice crack by yours truly. Tragedy. Pound, lust, unstable, massacre, inferno, vitality, massacre, suicide. Just stay away from that for a little bit. Depression. I like how these two are on the same line. That's lovely. Ugh. Nature? No, okay. Well, she likes that, so. That's 1 tick for her, so I only need to put 5 more for her. I have no idea what I made for Yuri though. I have no idea. 5? Yeah, 5. Disarray. Alright, that got her. Insight. Okay, yeah, that's good. Eternity. Wrath. Yeah. Misery. Judgment. Anxiety. And then I guess I can do the rest for Natsuki here. Let's see here. Nibble, flower. Fireflies. Boop. Email. Hillary Clinton, am I right? Joke's too old at this point. Bunny. Kitty. Kitty and puppy. That's what we're gonna go with. I'm real tired at this point.
Hi again, Juan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Oh, it's about an inch away, but you know. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. That is true, though. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for... Wait, hold on. What the fuck was that? Hmm. 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 Um. First off, I have no idea what that noise was. Second off, I'm not gonna try to learn what that noise was. Wait, did everything just shift? Did everything just shift whenever... What the fuck just happened? Did something just happen? Okay, first off, I'm officially scared. Did the song just... The song just went slower. Why'd it do that? Oh, this isn't too overwhelming for you of a commitment, or overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, what the? Okay. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged by Monica. I don't know if... Oh god, I can't even read this in a different voice. I don't even want to attempt. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I hate scary games, and this shit's just creepy. It's not even meant to be entirely scary. It's just creepy as shit. I don't know if... The song just got slower again. Why does it do that? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. But... You're kind of in the way there, ma'am. 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 Could you kindly... Yeah, thanks. Manga is literature. Oh, look at that little... Look at the little teeth there. Her little carnivorous teeth there. Oh, such a... poor little child. Oh, I honestly don't even care at this point. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Is this shit still like zooming in? I'm sorry, Juan. Well, this shit's still zooming in. Why is it still zooming in? We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots disappointment. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so It only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reached into her bag and pulled out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. The song just got slower and that shit scared me real quick. It's a short read, so it won't keep your attention. So it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? That is a true question though, isn't it? So even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Okay, whoa. Everything went back to normal. Hey. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. Oh, anime moment! She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I just focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right? Whoa, what the fuck?
Is her eyes split apart? What the fuck? Her eyes are fucking split apart. What the fuck? They keep splitting apart. What is that? It goes lower too. What the fuck? It just gets lower and more split. What the fuck? Oh, that was a pretty good laugh. It didn't get me to crack up, but that was a good ass. It's still going. I think if it continues doing this, I think I am gonna laugh all the way. Oh my god, I wanted to read some of it. It keeps going. It doesn't stop. Why doesn't it stop? Stop, please. You're on the tip of her hair. Like literally, that shit looks like her hair is. She looks like a monster from Monsters Inc. Like what the fuck? Oh my god. I wanted to read some of it. Oh shit, it's back. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you for having. Thank you for having your eyes back. Oh man. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how it come. Oh, just curious
How come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. It's definitely start... I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Hey, that sounds a lot like a video game I know of.
wow.
There's an enormous looking eye symbol in the front of the cover.
Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
I can tell.
The book, I mean. Not think about the limbs.
That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of stories of that sort of thing, Juan?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story it kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yeah, I guess you're rambling. I guess.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets it. What?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Nani?
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
I hope that this game knows that I have the power of live streaming at my side, which means that I have the ability in my trap card to stop it before anything happens. So which means I can read to which I was not supposed to read in the first place.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. That the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's... well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading that. Oh, what the
Yes.
This game is gonna be the end of me, isn't it?
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad feeling, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comfortable. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
What? What was that? I really don't like that. I really don't. I really don't like when it does that shit to me. You know, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna save it right here before anything bad happens. Because I know for a fact something bad's gonna happen and I want to exit out of the game as fast as I can. Give me a second, guys. I'm doing something real quick. I'll be right back on it. Don't worry. I just realized that the stream probably did not catch the thing that was just said on the screen as to which I saw, which means that I could have seen that. Which also means I fucked up. Which also means I am also a very horrible YouTuber. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Ooh. Give me a second. What was the, how do I, help? How do I, do the thing again? Give me a second here. Your file has been open on your browser. Okay, thanks. Let's see here. How do I... Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me the most important button in the whole game. It doesn't tell me the most important thing of the whole game. It doesn't tell me the most important thing of the whole game. It doesn't tell me the most important thing of the whole game. It doesn't tell me how I can save a picture. God damn it, dude. How do I do this? How do I... I'm gonna shift everything. You ready for this? Boom. What did that do? God knows what that did. Boom. God knows what that did. Oh, they put a little thing up there. Huh? What's that? It doesn't matter. Boom. What did that do? I don't know. Boom. What did that do? I don't know. Boom. What did that do? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom.